My name's Hunter.
And I'm James.
And our guest of the week is...
Brittany.
So who are you, Brittany?
I'm Brittany Jurgen, James's older sister.
And this is the Mmmpodcast.
Mmmpodcast.
Welcome to the Mmmpodcast, everybody.
Thank you.
You don't get to say it, Brittany.
Yeah.
That's reserved for the two of us that are...
Wow, that's really sad. I was a part of the original.
The original...
You actually were. It was me, Gray.
Who's Gray?
It's not important now.
For our listeners.
The color?
The color gray.
Yeah.
50 Shades of...
We're very visual.
White.
50 Shades of White?
Black.
There's 3 shades of white in here.
My head's one of them.
James, that's the secret. We gotta wait for our story of the week.
Oh shit, okay.
First and foremost, every week.
First things first, recipes Uncle Phil.
Stop.
Go ahead.
The first thing that we do every week, as you all are aware of at this point, is Clash Royale.
You're joking.
No? You want to check my notes?
Oh wow.
Oh shit! Sorry, everybody.
Clash.
Clash
shit,
Royale.
okay.
The way you said it, though. Alright.
As you all know, very good.
Last
Clash Royale.
podcast, it was just me talking, but we remember today.
I actually recently have taken up the art of Clash Royale. Has it been 2 weeks since our last podcast?
About a week and a half, probably.
I think it's been, about a week and a half.
We're gonna crack a voice.
So, I've been playing for about 2 weeks now. I have 2,000 crowns.
Wow.
I've been hitting a little hard, hitting the sauce a little
You're
hard.
like past me now.
I have
Well,
4,000 crowns.
I'm just that good. Brittany, you need to step your game
I've
up.
been playing for like a
What's your
long
favorite card
time.
so far, Hunter?
My favorite card so far, I would have to say, is the fire-breathing dragon. It got me from...
You know the name of it?
No.
Inferno Dragon.
Got me from 1,200 to about 2,000 in about 2 hours because
Wow.
no one knows how to defend against it. So, for the 5 of you listening that play Clash Royale, use this as a get your hands on an Inferno Dragon any way you can if you're level 1,200 or lower. If you're higher than me, then I obviously am giving you bad advice. One thing, just make sure that your elixir's never stagnant, never at 10 all the way. If any of you don't know what I'm talking about, then I guess, does anyone else have anything to say? If not, we can move on to the story of the week.
Leho.
Brittany, are you playing a game or recording our podcast?
I'm playing Clash Royale right now.
This hurts. My feelings are hurt.
I was checking my stats, because I had the app and then I deleted it and then I got it again because I'm that kind of person. And you've beaten me. Lovely. So yeah, that's it.
Story of the week.
Story of the
You want to
week.
go ahead and tell them what your story is?
The story of the week is James is bald now. James shaved his head, and now he looks like a skeleton.
I shaved his head.
Skeleton.
Brittany shaved his
We
head.
buzzed it down to a 2, and then buzzed it down to a 1, and then shaved it.
And then a
His
0.
head feels like a penis, and
It doesn't feel like a penis.
You ever felt a penis before?
What's that? To me, it feels like a wet cloth of a...
Let me feel it
Does
again.
it feel wet?
Oh god,
See?
that's so nasty.
Because of the moisturizer?
It's
Yeah,
wet.
it's filled with moisturizer. That's really cold. You have a cold heart, cold hands.
Well, you have to moisturize your scalp if
Yeah.
you're gonna be bald. Otherwise, it'll be all itchy too.
Really?
Like
You have
Shaq?
an ashy head.
Yeah, like Shaq. You ever seen Shaq's head?
Shaq has ashy.
No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't have a It's just funny because he's like so like Shaq, you know?
He has an ashy head.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a problem. Did
Shaq's feet are disgusting though. Dude, they're so gross. Like I think pictures of them are disgusting.
What is it?
Shaq's feet.
Let's pull up a
Oh.
picture.
It looks like a beat up sausage.
Let's pull up a picture of Shaq's feet right now. How shall we? Shaq's. Oh
See what
my
I'm saying?
god!
Oh my god. Everyone needs to Google
For anyone
Shaq's
listening at home, I'm sure that's Shaq's foot. That's
Oh my god. It looks like an elephant.
Shaq painted his nails. Oh my
Looks
god!
like a fist that got like punched. Oh, gross.
Look at his pinky
That's
toe.
no that's his foot.
Doesn't he do like foot commercials or Gold Bond?
That's
Obviously
that's-
bald.
He should do foot commercials.
Oh my god! Obviously, Gold Bond is not working for this person.
Charles Barkley was on Weight Watchers.
That's funny.
That is funny.
He used to do commercials for him.
A little bald.
He and Dwayne Wade also did T-Mobile commercials. Can you
You
not?
touch the bald head for good luck.
You've already touched it.
We gotta have good luck with this podcast, my man. Actually, I don't want to feel it again. That shit's nasty.
It's not nasty. It just feels like.
I mean, it doesn't look nasty. It feels nasty.
If they touch like your face skin, then touch like the. It's very different though. Like his scalp is highly moisturized at the moment.
So, James, what are you gonna do now that you're a skinhead?
Grow it out and have hair on my head. So I'm not skin on my head, man.
Are you gonna dye your hair bald?
Oh, I'm gonna grow it.
I said that a little wrong.
I'm gonna grow it out a little bit, and I'm gonna have like buzz area, and I'm gonna dye it blonde.
So you're gonna look like
Eminem. Fitty?
Fitty?
Yeah, I look like 50 Cent.
Many man. Many man.
Wish death upon me, God, I don't cry no more.
If Many Man wished death upon me, I would not be scared.
Have mercy on Many
he's
Man.
small.
Oh.
Many Man.
Wow.
No, it's M-A-N-Y, man.
Many Man.
Say it wrong.
I swear it's Mini Man. Oh shit.
Can you not drop my retainer?
I think I just dropped your retainer.
Ew. Retainer down.
We'll find it later.
You lost them if you lost them.
Do you have 2 retainers?
Yep. Top and bottom.
Oh really?
Are you eating though?
Oh. We actually just ate Jack in the Box.
I had some
It's a
strawberries.
good
You
help
probably
for
could have
me,
left
though.
that out of the podcast.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
They're a sponsor of ours, James.
Are they paying us?
But first, a word from our sponsors. I'm just kidding. No one listens to this.
All right. What's the next topic?
We're not gonna move on from being bald yet.
I feel like I'm done with it.
No, being bald.
Okay, so that's our story of the week. Number 3 is music. So that's James's topic. And Brittany, if you want to do any input on that.
All right. So the mixtape is coming this summer. Y'all know what it is called, Mile One.
Oh, and Hunter's working on a song called Nightmare.
Oh.
Brittany, if you would like to hear it, we can play it later. Do you
Okay.
watch Eric Andre?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
After I was really interrupted. Yes. It'll be about 10 songs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an instant classic. Well, at least like half of it will be.
The other half you could just throw right in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm also stealing about every song off of YouTube, like the beat wise, but everything is written as mine. So.
All the lyrics.
Yeah, every lyric is mine. So.
Property of James Jurgen.
Copyright
2018.
Jinx, send me a soda.
What kind? Pepsi Cola.
Yeah, like Pepsi.
You ever heard that song
Ew, Pepsi.
by Lana Del Rey?
No.
My something tastes like Pepsi Cola. You guys can
Is
fill
it
in.
really
You guys can
something?
fill in the blank.
Is something really the word?
You can fill in the blank for something.
All right.
But so James's mixtape coming out when?
July
July. Ooh.
That's close.
and or August. To be determined, but
So-
hopefully this summer it's the plan.
You're gonna run.
Hard
Because I'll be locked up all of June. You know.
I'm gonna give you a hard deadline of July 1st. If you don't
That's
need it
not
by
bad.
if you don't need it by then, we can't meet our shipping records.
That's not happening.
There's no way it's gonna get shipped to stores. The vinyl, what are we gonna do about that? So many people listen to vinyl nowadays.
I don't even know what vinyl is.
James, record player.
Oh, vinyl.
Like, oh my god! Like, I know you know.
It's been a while since that 70 show.
I know, you know that I'm not telling the truth. I've been watching a lot of Psych recently. Like my mom and I have
Gus?
gotten through the first 32 episodes.
I look like
in the
Gus
past,
now.
like, 2 weeks. You do not look Gus. is bald. You don't look like Gus. You hear about Pluto?
It's a planet.
That's messed up. It's not a planet. That's one of his catch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stealing. Oh, he's stealing.
Stealing what?
There was a line from Psych.
Oh, I don't watch it.
So are
Okay.
you gonna drop like singles and then the mixtape?
No,
or just
all of it mixtape at
all
once.
Well, you already dropped a single.
Yeah.
Check out his SoundCloud.
Shit, I'm on it.
Are you?
Yeah, on SoundCloud.
Not on his no introduction.
Oh no, but the mom song.
That's on my SoundCloud.
Oh, that's on my SoundCloud.
Check out Brittany's
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
it's pretty lit over there.
It says like user, then like number. I
I think
You-
it's like a 19 somewhere in it.
You can check out Hunter Hewitt's SoundCloud.
I'm just at
Oh,
James
that's
Jurgen,
music.
Yeargan. Hashtag come back again.
It's James's year again.
Yep. It's actually a lyric.
That's wow.
It's my year again. That's like in the second mixtape. But...
Ooh, stay tuned for the second mixtape.
So,
our fourth topic is our guest, but do you have anything else to talk about with music?
Oh, I thought we were seeing but our guest sucks. So.
No.
I was like, damn.
Do you have anything else music related to talk about today?
nah, man, I'm good.
Can we talk about the music video by
Cardi B?
No?
I saw
Gotti.
that one. Have you guys heard I
This
Like
is
It?
America.
I Like It Like That?
This is America.
This is America came out about a month ago.
Yeah, I was kind of old.
Sorry, we can't talk about it anymore.
Well, I mean, we can talk about it. What do you
I'd
want to talk
probably just,
about?
like, not talk about
What do you want to talk
What,
about?
Guys,
what do you
so
want to talk
good.
about?
What do you want to say about
It
it?
was really cool.
I thought it was pretty cool too.
I thought it was
The
decent.
themes were like very interesting.
The-
I took a course called Race in America, so I was analyzing the shit out of that music video. It was very fun for me.
What's the That's the beginning. You want to harmonize? Just go like
Okay.
a half
No.
step. We just want to party. Party's free.
I can't
This is
remember
awful.
with you, I'm sorry.
What? Why?
It just sounds awful.
Oh, thanks.
Probably,
Alright,
we'll
I
probably
guess
edit that out
I
of
just
the.
I just want to give a challenge.
Let's see how to make Google Gaga sounds.
I just saw Solo. Childish Gambino's in that. It was decent.
It was decent.
I thought it was all right. Bunch of stuff could have been done better. It was cheesy.
It was a little corny,
little corny.
like Kodak's
Star Wars is
teeth.
getting more corny. They used to not have corny jokes, but now they're kind of stealing from like the Avengers.
There was one part where he said, "I have a good feeling about this," which is the opposite of everything else that they say. Like, you know, they say, "I have a bad feeling about this" in like all the Star Wars movies. He says, "I have a good feeling about this." It was just awful.
Was everyone laughing in the theater?
No, there
Alright,
was
so-
one part where. There was one part where, like, my friend Michael just started shaking his girlfriend because they were, like, so surprised at what happened.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So that's good.
There was one really big surprise. But, yeah, Solo was alright. Childish Gambino sounded like he was from England for the first part of it, which is, like, not what Lando's supposed to sound like, but I
Yeah.
guess I'm not a movie critic.
You just became one.
Cardi B came
Gotti.
out with I Like
Gotti.
It, that music
I
video
don't
for
think
that.
I've seen that yet.
Do you know the song?
Gotti.
I don't
It's
know.
like, I need hits like the dollar, so beat it up like pinata.
Oh yeah, I have.
I
It's
like
pretty-
it
pretty
like
good
that.
one. Ooh, I
With
like
some
that.
guy who's Colombian, but he's wearing a
Oh,
Puerto.
he's so fancy.
Fuck
What's
him
his
then.
Yeah.
I get some money.
No, but he's wearing a Puerto Rico shirt, but he's Colombian.
Oh, is that like controversial?
I mean, probably not for most people. I was just confused because I
Little
thought
bit.
he was the Puerto Rican dude, but he's actually Colombian.
Maybe she did it on purpose.
mommy.
Well, she is Puerto Rican. Well, she's half Puerto Rican.
I'm biracial.
No, you're not.
No, it's a logic. Like,
Is that a thing?
yeah, like Logic always says, I'm biracial. That person's biracial.
I eat their children.
Yeah.
Didn't he say that once? He
Yeah,
eats
well, it was an edit. It was like he didn't actually say that, but they twisted his words.
Cannibal Robert Bryson.
So Robert Bryson Hall second.
So your dad's name is the two middle names of.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Robert
Sir,
Bryson.
Sir's his first name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like
Oh, I
Elton
thought
John.
Sir was his first name.
So yeah, Sir Robert Bryson Hall the
Sir Elton
fourth.
John,
Or the third.
the second.
The second? Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Will there be a third?
Sir Elton
Probably
John
not.
the second. Okay, what do you guys? Did I already talk about this in our last podcast?
What?
Brittany.
Huh.
So my name is Hunter Hewitt. My first name is Hunter. My last name is
This
Hewitt.
is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, what if I name my child? So first name Hunter, last name Hewitt. His first name and last name are the same as mine. His middle name is Hewitt 2, the sequel to Hunter. So if you read out his first, middle, and last name, it reads Hunter Hewitt 2, the sequel to Hunter Hewitt.
Oh.
It's pretty stupid.
I think that's a great idea. Anyone who wants to use that for their children, it's a good way that they won't get teased because it's first name Hunter.
How
last
does it
name
get
Hewitt.
teased? I don't know how they get teased.
It's a good way to give them a stupid name without them getting teased.
I don't know
They
how they
will
would get.
definitely get teased.
I don't know.
Okay, where do you see the middle name? Anywhere. You always see middle initial.
Whenever they ask, you expect them to hide it their entire lives?
Well,
But
you
you
just say
know,
my middle name is Hunter.
I feel as though teasing is going on.
My name is
fashion.
Hunter.
My middle name is Hewitt.
My name is Hewitt. My name is Hunter Hewitt Hewitt.
Yeah, exactly. It's no worse than like
More name Sue.
Would you want that name?
Christopher Columbus worked on the Goonies. Or what about Maurice Morris? Or like...
What's wrong with Maurice Morris?
It's like the same name.
What about Cam Cameron?
Yeah, exactly.
I know this one kid's name is Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades.
That's a cool name.
His last name is Spades?
His dad was a magician, apparently. I think. I don't know. I could be messing that up. Sorry, Asa. if
I'm
I messed
from
it up.
magician.
Ace of Spades.
I know a guy he's a programmer and his last name is Code.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What does he do?
He codes. His first name's Josiah.
I think it's a stupid middle name.
Okay.
I think.
Well, how about you guys vote in the poll above?
If you're planning on having children with another individual, they may have some reservations against it, but. Yeah.
I'm never gonna have children. I'm gonna die alone in about an hour.
Wow, that Jack in the Box really hit.
Yeah, the Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box.
What are you talking about? We edited that out.
Oh. We didn't edit that out. You edited me making Goo Goo Gaga sounds out.
I'm editing this out as well.
Okay. Well, too bad it's on my laptop.
Awkward.
Okay.
So are we talking to me now?
We're on guest. Okay, Brittany.
So,
What are you like? What's your life story?
You know,
What's your deal?
I'm just out here
We out here
and just, I go to school.
making bank.
Trying to graduate. Not quite making bank. So let's say very quite poor. I don't know. On that college life. I eat healthy though. I go to yoga. I'm going to CrossFit on Saturday.
Ooh,
And
CrossFit.
then after CrossFit, I'm about to sound like such a great person. After going to CrossFit, I'm going to go to the food bank and volunteer for 4 hours with my best friend.
Oh, that's actually really sweet.
Okay, my biggest problem was that it said your best friend and I was invited. To
That's rough.
And I also was not invited.
Ooh.
Keely?
Keely, you guys want to go?
No, but thanks for the invite.
Oh, okay.
I'll be gone.
Oh, shit, yeah, you'll be...
Don't touch my head.
It's just so shiny.
It is so shiny. It's, hard, not to look at.
Oh, God.
I just, look like red. Yeah, there it is.
The Shining?
So, yeah, that's me. I go to yoga.
You already said that.
Oh, yeah. But I really like yoga, so I wouldn't say it again.
Let's put a counter on the screen and we'll see how many times Brittany said yoga this video.
Yoga. Yoga
Flex.
every damn
Yoga.
day.
Yoga gang.
That should be a thing. Wow.
What?
Yoga gang.
It probably shouldn't. That should not exist.
Maybe Yogi gang.
No.
That one's hard to say.
There should be no more gang songs with anything in front of them.
Okay.
Unless it's Meek Mill, I don't want to hear it.
Wow. That's rough.
I want to hear Meek Mill talk about...
Meek Mill gang.
Remember I did... No, I won't talk about it. Alright.
What are you going to say, James?
When Meek Mill was on the moon and he was wearing his hat sideways.
Meek Milk?
Yeah, Meek Mill. His name was Meek Milk.
That's the time, when Meek Mill was on the moon and his hat was sideways.
Yeah, he was wearing a purple shirt.
Yes, exactly.
What cool clothing.
Okay, so what else is your deal, Brittany? Why are you on this earth?
Oh,
We need to discuss
That's
the
a-
real topics. Why are you on this earth?
well, I am passionate about obesity. So if you want to talk about obesity.
I think my water bottle cracking sound just made a terrible noise. Look at all these.
The
marks.
endocrine system.
You've also
I
been
can do
chewing your
that.
gum this entire time.
I have also been chewing my gum this
I was
entire
thinking
time.
about that.
Should I spit it out?
Break it to you. I mean, by now it'll probably be people will miss the noise. Take it
It's
out.
become a
They've
sort of a
got-
I think you'd be
soothing.
insulted if you
Like,
spit it out
cutting.
right now.
It's
Yeah.
This has been, 19 minutes of you just chewing your gum.
It's
So
ASMR.
if you just spit it out, I'd be insulted, honestly.
Can
I'd
I
be like, hey,
just,
what
can I
about
just
you?
stick it on your head? Just like tape a piece
It
of
would be
paper
really
to
easy
it.
to take off because he's bald.
You hear that silence? That no one was laughing at that joke. It's so funny. It's so funny that was. The silence.
I feel the love right now, guys. I really feel the love.
Bald James is intense. He's straight edge.
Straight like a pencil that's cracked?
He's straight edge.
What?
Never mind. I made a bald joke. No one got it.
I'm sure someone got it.
Thank you for whoever out there possibly laughed at this or sneezed or had a hiccup.
Or
I could
they
pass this a laugh.
flinch because they cringed at it.
Took a nice slow gasp.
Their eye would
the
I'll
brain,
take it. Ease
their
your
brain
reaction.
exploded. You should see their head just explode.
Tick, tick, tick.
Because it's a tick, 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 tick.
Next
tick,
topic.
You
tick.
know what's really exciting though? I'm going to go see Kesha live.
Is she performing again? That's good for her.
She is, yes.
Because I know she had that whole thing with
She did with her manager. And
yeah, he was like
something.
holding her contract hostage or something.
Yeah, and like sexually
like
assaulted
Birdman
her and stuff.
Birdman.
It's really intense.
Never mind.
But yeah, going back to music, Kesha has an album out called Rainbow. It's really fucking good. Everyone should go listen to it.
What's it about?
Rainbows?
Well, it's like about positivity, and it's like, even if shit's tough, like, you gotta, like, stay with it. It really goes into, like, what she, like, experienced with her music industry career.
Claps for Kesha.
I was clapping silently.
You're clapping with your butt cheeks.
Maybe this
Right.
podcast gets really big.
What did you say?
Probably edit that out. He said I was clapping my butt cheek. I gotta edit that out for sure, right?
Why?
I feel like this is a non-edit cut. It's just gotta be straight through.
No, this is good. Are you kidding? If we take out anything from this, it's not gonna be long enough.
So,
Okay.
what else should we talk about?
Is there anything else in music?
Or Brittany.
Or Brittany?
Very fun guess.
Our next take is putting it to the max, so you gotta
What's
be
the
ready.
Next
Putting it to the
take?
max?
We get a little heated in this topic.
How much? Okay, so
Oh God,
What's the next topic?
okay. Do you wanna give us the intro to it?
Ladies and gentlemen, this summer, introducing an all-new theme to this podcast. Hunter's Hot Takes.
What about the James?
Oh, that's like finished with like the entire the entirety of the podcast, I thought.
James.
Okay.
I like this summer.
Okay, so if you listened last week, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of the Cleveland Browns, and for a second, I just wanted to talk about the just the entirety of the enigma that is the Cleveland Browns. So if you guys actually, I don't know if you know this, but the Cleveland Browns actually have won 2 Super Bowls.
What?
Did you guys know this?
Oh, I know that.
In 2010 maybe? No,
That was
2002,
the
2001. Or no, it was one of those years.
I think it was
So,
2000 actually.
The
They beat the Giants.
yeah, 2000. So the 1994, if I believe correctly, Browns up and left Cleveland when Art Modell, I think it was, just said, you know what, I don't like Cleveland anymore. I want to move. But he promised the fans that they would get another team that would keep their history, which doesn't even make any sense. How do you move a team that is that team? So the 94 Browns became the 95 Ravens. Same coaching staff, same owner, same players, same everything. Just changed the uniforms, moved to Baltimore.
Wow.
And eventually they end up in the same division. So we're playing the Browns. But anyway, the Browns. The Browns. Named after Paul Brown, by the way. It's not like a shit thing or anything.
Paul Brown created the Bengals as well.
And who are the Browns' biggest rivals, or one of their biggest rivals?
Steelers.
Shut up. So, okay, the Bengals play in a stadium called Paul Brown Stadium. He's the guy that our team is named after.
He's a pretty popular guy.
Anyway, the 94
He's
Brown.
like some rich guy.
he was a coach. The 94 Browns became the 95 Ravens. The 95 Ravens went on to do great things. They ended up winning the Super Bowl in about 5 years' time
2000.
with Ray Lewis
So it's
and
Cleveland was just holding
Jamal.
them back.
What's his name? Jamal
Lewis. Yeah,
Ed
Jamal
Reed.
Lewis. Ed Reed. No, Ed Reed was a year later.
Ed Reeds.
No, the Trent Dilfer, who's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah. Another bald brother. What's
How
up?
come I've never heard of him?
He's awful. He was carried by his
Hey,
defense.
he's bald. Be nice.
So, anyway, the 94 Browns came the 95 Ravens. 95 Ravens go on to win 2 Super Bowls. The Browns, however, don't even get their team back till 1999. They get the first overall pick. Guess who they pick?
Tim Couch.
Tim Couch. You guys know who Tim Couch is? James knows. Brittany, do you know who Tim Couch is? That's because he was awful. Then, every subsequent quarterback following that has amounted to nothing except for 1 season by Derek Anderson.
And Johnny Football.
Shut up. Johnny Manziel is a disgrace to the modern game, and he should have. That was a wasted pick by the Cleveland Browns. They knew he couldn't read a playbook. He told them he couldn't read a playbook, yet they still picked him. He did nothing. He did absolutely nothing
Actually,
but snort coke and beat his girlfriend.
Well, he did do this. He would wake up and take a shot every morning.
That is something he would do.
He said that?
No.
Like,
Me and Colton joke about it. Actually.
Although he does go to my alma mater.
And now you have Johnny Football 2.0.
Baker Mayfield. So the Browns, long story short, they have had 2 winning seasons since 1999. Both times was 9-7 and 10-6. They went to the playoffs one time, got destroyed, have not been back since. Every good player they ever have ends up leaving them because they know that it's.
But they have a heart of a Brown.
I thought you said they won the Super Bowl twice.
When they were the Ravens, they became the Ravens. Then the Ravens won the Super Bowl.
So not the Browns.
Not the Browns.
In like 2016.
No, it was like 2014. It was earlier.
Yeah.
So the team is awful.
He's heated though. You can tell.
It will always be awful. Jimmy Haslam cannot be an owner in the NFL any longer. If we want our team to do better, this is my message to you, Jimmy Haslam. Please get out of the front office of the Browns. Shout out Chris Coleman for dropping the one pass that could have led us to winning one game last season.
Shout out the 0-16 Browns last season.
So why are they so bad?
Because we have a terrible front office, and we always consistently are. See, the reason I like them, we always have the worst team in the NFL. That's not a contest. We have the worst team. Until this season and the last season, we had always managed, pretty much always, to never be last. We always managed to be second last, third last, fourth last, never last, because the players had hearts of Browns, because they knew they were the worst, but they still went out there and gave it their all. This season, I cannot say the same thing. Chris Coleman dropped a wide open pass on 4th down that led us to going 0-16. And I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. If Jimmy Haslam does not leave the Cleveland Browns front office, I think I might have to get rid of my Cleveland Browns keys, my Cleveland Browns floor mats, and whatever else Cleveland memorabilia I have, because it's not worth it. It's not worth getting teased all the time by all of my Texans friends who are.
Maybe you should become a Cavs fan.
Yeah,
Cavs are doing. Okay, they're gonna lose to the Warriors though.
Why?
LeBron could just head over the.
Did you see how pissed off LeBron was at the end of the game?
Why?
He had like a fire in his eyes. It's like he was like hanging out with the devil, being like, "All right, how the fuck are we gonna bring out Steph Curry? Because I'm done."
He had a 50 piece and they still lost.
He looked so. Oh yeah, I saw that. Like, isn't that like a record high for him in the finals?
I don't think that's in the finals probably, but not record high for him.
Oh no, it's not.
But in the finals, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
He's no match for what's that guy that played for he scored 75 points last season.
Then Booker at 70. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, so that was my hot take on the Cleveland Browns. I don't know if I have anything else to say other than they're awful. I'm pretty sure that
I think that's enough ranting.
I have a question. How did you become a fan?
Because
they're part of
Jerome Harrison, in one game against, I think it was the Chiefs or something, he had like 275 yards in this game, and I watched them, and it was explosive football. It was great. They were playing great. Next season, they beat the Patriots and the Saints, if I'm not wrong. And they had Peyton Hillis, who was he had one really good season where he was just crushing people, and then he got the flu or something and had to sit out the rest of his NFL career.
that damn flu.
Put asleep about 2 weeks.
His foot fell asleep when he was out for his career. But yeah, they had promise back when I was growing up, and now they just I feel no promise. We have nothing going forward. Baker Mayfield, if he can turn us into a winning team, he should become fucking God. Mayor of Cleveland, President of the United States. If he can turn around Cleveland, he can turn around the United States.
That's true. Really funny.
Maybe he can turn on ISIS as well.
It worked for football.
If anyone can turn the Browns into Super Bowl champions, they deserve to be Emperor of the Earth. Okay, next take. Random segment of the week.
Last week I did potato.
Last week was potatoes.
Now it's Hunter's turn. Think of a random word.
Give me 10, 9, 8,
You're your own
7,
right now.
6, 5,
This
4,
is the first on the Mmmpodcast.
3,
This is pretty funny.
2, 1. How about energy drinks?
Okay.
Have you guys ever had a Red Bull before?
Red Bull? Yes, I have.
Last semester, I ordered a 42-pack of mini sugar-free Red Bulls from Amazon because I believe I was addicted. to Red Bull or caffeine, whatever. But it's just like the sweet taste of Red Bull is like the taste of uncut crack cocaine just on my lips, and it really got me through my day. But those vitamins, it has like 1,000% of vitamins you're supposed to have in a day.
That's good.
It's not that can make you very, very, very sick. So
well, I mean, as long as it's not the flu.
As long as it's not that, I guess that is true. You know who Jamie Vardy is?
No.
He played for Leicester when they won the championship or the Premier League a few seasons back. He was like
the little kid.
No, he was so he played like in the 5th league of England. And then he ended up being like 3rd scorer in the Premier League a few seasons back.
You told me about him. I forgot his name.
Yeah, he his pregame routine consists of him eating like candy bars, drinking Red Bull, and chewing tobacco. And he's really good though. So
that's scary.
I mean, some things work for some people. What am I gonna say? So, do you have anything else to say about energy drinks? I kind of picked a bad one. Potatoes was a good one.
Yeah, potato was a good one. I like Monster.
Monster has like it tastes like candy. Like
Monster under my bed. M&M.
I'm friends with the Monster.
There's a monster in my head.
There's a monster in my friend.
I actually wrote a monster verse about Eminem's drug addiction for a project of mine.
You wrote it about Eminem's drug addiction?
Mm-hmm.
What was he addicted to? I already know it. Energy drinks. Stay away from the kids.
Got him. That was full circle right there.
Yeah. Sorry.
So what's next?
Jeez, you got some medicine to take or something?
I need an energy drink.
I'm getting kind of tired here.
He needs his energy drink.
Need something.
That's our second sponsor, Red Bull. Red Bull and Monster.
They're like competing actually right now. We haven't decided who we're gonna go with. So put in the comments or whatever. I don't know how you respond to this.
Vote in the poll above.
Yeah, Red Bull or Monster.
Or
I
other.
feel like,
or 5 hour. Have you guys seen those like tea leaf ones?
Or 4 Locos.
4 Locos. That's exactly how I love to start my day.
Grape flavor.
Did you say rape flavor?
No, grape
okay.
with a G, like a real G.
I've had or I haven't, but I've heard from friends because I'm not 21. I just turned 20. I've heard from friends that the platinum 4 Loco tastes exactly like vomit. So
Ew.
I would advise anyone to stay away from that.
I'm actually 22, so.
That's what your ID says.
Yep.
I'm actually 22, so I don't really know.
I'm
Aren't you?
feeling.
20.
I didn't say it.
I just said 20.
I didn't say it.
7.
Probably edit that out.
There's a lot of editing going on in this podcast.
But our last segment is quote of the week. Anybody got a quote of the week?
I have one.
I got one as well.
Greatness doesn't need an audience.
Great nets don't need an audience.
That's also true.
This is by J. Cole. Never disrespect me out your mouth hole. I get major clout though. Your brother dissing me is doubtful. You talk shit and watch your life fade like an outro and I'm gone.
Some good shit right there.
Okay, I got one too. Let me pull it up.
Sorry, we're going to end the video real quick. Sorry.
What?
we don't want to hear your quote.
Why not? You don't think it's gonna be good? You saying you don't think my quote's gonna be good? Okay, so my quote is: how many are there in you? Whose hopes and dreams do you encompass? Could you but see the eyes in your own, the minds in your mind, you would see how much we share. You guys know who said that?
No.
It was a Vortigaunt in
Einstein?
Half-Life 2. You guys ever played Half-Life 2? What?
I don't know what that is.
You guys know Vortigaunts. Half-Life 2?
He's got the hiccups.
Okay. So this was the
Mmmpodcast.
Shit, I was not expecting that. I just came out of nowhere. That was not a lot of closure.
Okay, so thank you guys for listening.
This summer.
We'll see you again hopefully next week. I really enjoyed having Brittany on the podcast. I think it helped move things along quite a bit better. Help the conversation. I think it'll be good when we have 3 people. That'll help out a lot. If you guys have any ideas, let us know. We'll just keep it going. Keep the freestyle going. Never stop the freestyle.
I'm the best in the West.
The James stop. But everybody remember, the freestyle never ends. It must be lived. Go forth to love and serve.
You have to practice
Drake,
all the
the sixth god.
Or like J. Cole.
Or Pusha T.
King of the South.
Or Kendrick.
Pusha T.
Or
Or Kehlani.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh my god, no.
He's the king of New York.
Oh god. Please no.
Or
Kesha.
Lil Pump. Or Gotti.
Gotti?
Gotti.
Isn't
Was
that...
it
No,
Tosh?
Cardi, but like Gotti.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
the one T?
Oh,
Tay?
Lil Tay. Lil
Oh
Tay.
my god.
Moneyway.
Stop.
Lil Tay. Moneyway.
No.
Lil Tay. Moneyway. Hey yo, hottest song in the summer's 18.
You know,
Lil Tay, Moneyway. You know how we do it all day, every day.
her
Lil Tay.
mom got fired from her job because of that.
Really?
From Lil
Yeah.
Tay?
Lil Tay's mom got fired because they like shot on her mom's property or something,
That's really
and she was like a
unfortunate.
realtor.
Oh, I didn't
and-
see the music video. Like,
I haven't seen it. It's probably trash, though.
Lil Tay.
I've just seen the
I
picture of her
saw-
with like stacks of money next to her.
I think it was like a
face.
Good Morning America shit, and it was like she was like acting. She like got a new car. It was like a sports
Whoa.
car. And she's like 9 years old. She's like, hey yo, I got a new car, bitch. What you want with it? And like the Good Morning America girl was just like looking at her and like cringing really hard.
That's quality.
Okay, so I guess we'll see y'all next week. Thanks to our sponsors again. If any of you guys want to sponsor us, just let us know. Shoot me an email at thetryhardnation@hotmail.com.
That's the old email.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Shoot me an email at hunterchewit@hotmail.com. Spelled like it sounds. HUNTERCHEWITT@hotmail.com. I think I must have said Gmail before. Hotmail, Gmail, free
I think you
mail,
said Hotmail.
Yahoo mail,
I think it said Hmail actually.
H-mail,
Yeah.
Safe mail, Proton mail.
Email.
Okay.
Flex.
That's bad. Oh god. I'm sorry guys. Okay, let's stop.
It's been real.
Flex.
It's been real, it's been fun. But it's not been
It's been real. It's been fun, but it's not been real fun.
Quote of the day.
Okay. Bye.